Good morning, all. Good morning, good morning. So, if I have any attention to the right, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. A call to order the Town of Hempstead Industrial Development Agency meeting of October 22nd, 2024. So the meeting is called to order. Any announcements at all that we have to talk about from the staff? We're good? Good, sir. Excellent, thank you, sir. We have a quorum. Is there any public comment? With nobody out there in the public, I will say it for posterity. No public comment, no one's in the audience. Village business for the Village of Freeport. Michael, anything? Thank you very much. Village of Hempstead, consideration of a temporary assignment of the pilot for Alphamore, 50 Clinton Street, Hempstead, New York, to the court-appointed receiver Harris Beach, PLLC. We're expecting them, correct? I mean Harris Beach? Just for the record, I was going to bring this up if they were here. I have on the agenda the note from Hillary Becker, per the request of Keith Corbett, and for the record, there's 3 or 4 pages of a bunch of numbers. I don't see a total there. Maybe we can, I was gonna ask you yesterday, but it was too late to ask, but maybe we can get a total and just a verification that these tasks were in fact completed. A lot of numbers, a lot of dollars. I just wanted to find out whether or not the total was, and verification that they were taken care of.
Okay, we can ask for that.
Thank you much. Excellent, thank you. Duly noted?
One question, table it or recall, in case they show up.
Excellent, thank you. We'll table it. New business? Sorry, I make a motion to table the consideration of a temporary assignment of a pilot for Alphamore. Can I get a motion?
I'll second the motion.
Jack? Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? Excellent, motion passes. There is no new business for applications, transaction, resolutions. New business other, the CEO's report, which is in our file.
Yes, it's, I think, most reflective and most interesting, perhaps. We've closed 4, as it is indicated in the report: Hillcrest Rural Park, the Promenade, the H2K at Limbrook, and the Wellington. So we've been active, and all's well.
Excellent. Very well done by staff. We're grateful for your hard work. Is there a need for a motion for every one of those numerous bullet points?
No.
Great. So I'm going to read them off just so we have it. Consideration of a resolution to pay the town of...
Oh, no, those, yes.
But not the first one? Correct. Okay, so the second one on the agenda is consideration of a resolution to pay the town of Hempstead for rent arrears.
So this has a long history. I prepared the leases for a number of years because the town never got to it. I worked with Joe Ra, who was then the town attorney, and I prepared the last one, pre-COVID, like 9 years ago. They never signed it, at least to our knowledge. Most recently, as indicative of this, they presented us with a bill for the difference between, I guess, what they thought we were supposed to pay and what we had been paying. Truth is, it's 6 of one, half a dozen the other. It's not a lot of money, so I think we should just sign off and send them the check pursuant to this resolution.
Excellent. Any comment or questions from the board?
And we now have a lease, excuse me, we're not month-to-month tenants at the moment.
Even better. And that,
Yep.
the resolution does call for an amount not to exceed $9,320, correct?
Correct.
Excellent. Comments from the board? Okay, can I get a motion?
Make the motion.
Reverend, can I get a second?
I'll second, okay.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Excellent, thank you. Consideration and adoption of the Governance Committee Charter.
Everything's unchanged. It was voted on
Excellent, thank you. Any questions, comments from the board? Okay, can I get a motion?
I make a motion.
Thank you. Could you speak up?
Oh, I'll make a motion.
No worries, thank you. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Great. Anybody opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Appointment of the procurement officer. Congratulations, Fred. I could tell. Any, any comments, questions from the board? Okay, may I get a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you. Can I get a second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Your acceptance speech? Yes. We'll film it more later on. The consideration and adoption of the uniform tax exemption policy.
That remains unchanged as well. You may recall a couple years back, we changed the policy, so it has not been changed since then. And, yeah, it's unchanged.
Excellent. Questions, comments from the board?
So move.
Excellent. Moves second.
I'll second.
Thank you, Dutch Jill. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Excellent. Motion carries. Consideration and adoption of the conflict of interest policy. Excellent. Any pardon me. Thank you. Any comment? Board, can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, sir. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, sir. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? Excellent. Motion carries. Consideration and adoption of the property acquisition policy. Excellent. Comments, questions from the board? Excellent. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, sir. Can I get a second?
Second.
Vote in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Excellent. Motion carries. Consideration and adoption of the Finance Committee Charter. Terrific. Thank you. May I get a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, sir. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Excellent. Motion carries. Consideration and adoption of the Audit Committee Charter. Thank you. Comments, questions, board? Great. Motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? Excellent. Motion carries. Consideration and adoption of the fund balance policy.
You may recall a couple years back, the auditor suggested we have a fund balance policy, so this one is a brand new policy, about 2 years ago, so that is unchanged.
Excellent. Can I get a motion? Oh, sorry. Comments, questions from the board? Excellent. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. A second?
I'll second.
Great. And a vote in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Excellent. Policy adopted. Old business. Discussion and consideration.
Reimbursement of enterprise card for my,
Oh, shoot, I don't have that. He told me about it, but I don't have it. No worries.
yeah, it's just not on the original agenda.
Yes.
Because it came in after the fact, but it's a reimbursement to the staff members, so we wanted to hear about it.
Great. And that was for the event out east, correct? Thank you. Can I get anybody questions about that reimbursement? What's the dollar amount, just so we have it? Thank you. Can I get any questions from the board?
It's probably all gas, right? High prices.
Any other comments or questions? Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, sir. Can I get a second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Request approved. Thank you. Old business, discussion and consideration of a trust account for post-retirement health insurance benefits.
We're still working on that because we need to sit down with the office, everybody needs to know what's on it, so we have to wait for an opportunity to do that.
So for purposes, John, this is going to be a table again? Excellent. Comments or questions? I don't think a motion or anything is required, just a table? Excellent, thank you. Reading and approval of minutes of previous meetings, consideration and adoption of the minutes of September 17th, 2024.
I move that we waive the reading of the previous minutes and adopt the minutes of September 17, 2024.
Excellent. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. A second?
I'll second.
A vote?
Aye.
Thank you.
Yeah, I made the motion.
Oh, sorry, you cannot, right? Oh, you made the motion.
I made the
Sorry.
motion, yeah.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Doctor,
I was second.
oh,
Jack.
Okay, Jack.
Motion carries. Done. Report of the treasurer, financial statements, and expenditure list, September 12th through October 15th, 2024.
Yeah, the financial statements, expenditure list, September 12th through October 15th, 2024, all looks in place. Everything looks great. Want to commend the staff on doing a great job, as always.
Board, any comments? May I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. A second?
I'll second.
Thank you. And a vote in favor?
Aye.
Any comments, questions, or any opposition? Great. Motion carries. Consideration and adoption of the 2024 budget. Sorry. No worries. Consideration and adoption of the 2025 budget.
That's before you went for public comment for the last 20 days when the board adopted the draft in September. There was no public comment, so that's the presentation of the budget for 2025 that we submitted.
Excellent. Any comments from the board? Great. May I get a motion?
So
Make
moved.
the motion.
Second.
Great. Vote in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any negatives? Nays? Great. Motion carries. Consideration and adoption of the 4-year financial plan.
Four-year financial plan is a requirement of the budget office. That's what we submitted at the same time as the budget, and that's just their guide for what we anticipate our expenses to be. We do try to stay under the $1 million mark for budget purposes for a variety of reasons. As several of our fees will be increased as a result of going beyond the $1 million budget, because the ABO's support of the agencies around the state is governed by the budget.
Excellent. Comments or questions from the board? May I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
A second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Great. Motion carries. I understand that we do not, do we need an executive session? Excellent. Comments at all from the staff or board? Excellent. Thank you for that update. There's no committee updates. Is there any further business for the IDA? Okay, can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
A second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? We hereby adjourn the meeting of October 22nd of the Town of Hempstead IDA. Excellent. Can we go right to the LDC? If it pleases the staff and board. Calling to order the Town of Hempstead Local Development Corporation Board Meeting of October 22nd, 2024. Call the meeting to order. Any announcements? Thank you. We have a quorum. There is no public comment because there's nobody in the public here. No worries. New business? Any other comments? Okay, let's get started. Consideration and appointment of the procurement officer. It is, really. Congratulations. Board comment? Great. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Great. Second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Excellent. Motion carries. Consideration and adoption of the conflict of interest policy.
That remains unchanged.
Excellent. Board comment? Excellent. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. Second?
I'll second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion carries. Consideration and adoption of the audit committee charter. Thank you. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
A second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? Motion carries. Consideration and adoption of the Finance Investment Committee charter. Thank you. Comments, questions? Excellent. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. A second?
Second, I'll second.
Thank you, sir. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion carries. Consideration and adoption of the Governance Committee charter. Thank you. Any comment from the board? Thank you so much. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, sir. Second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Adoption of a purchasing and procurement guidelines policy. Thank you. Board comment? Thank you. May I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. A second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Excellent. Motion carries. Adoption of a property acquisition policy? No change. Thank you. May I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
A second?
I'll second.
Thank you. A vote in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? No. Thank you. Motion carries. Adoption of a fund balance policy.
This has not changed either in terms of the IDA's policy to fit the guidelines.
Excellent. I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. A second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Excellent. Motion carries. Consideration and approval of the minutes of September 17th, 2024.
I move that we waive the reading of the minutes of the previous minutes and adopt the September 17th, 2024.
Excellent. Board comment? Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I made the mo, was that a
All right,
motion?
that was it.
Yeah.
Okay, those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Excellent. Motion carries. Report of the treasurer, which includes the adoption of the budget for 2025, adoption of the let's go the first one first. Adoption of the budget for 2025.
This is the same budget that went to committee last month, and then went to the supervisor and the town clerk. We didn't have any public comment, and once it gets approved, we send it up to the state.
Excellent. Board comment? Excellent. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Adoption of the four-year financial plan.
This is the same kind of thing as the IDA, it's just a estimated projection for the next 4 years that the state requires.
Excellent. Board comment? Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Excellent. A second?
Second.
Thank you. Those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? No. Motion carries. Financial statements and expenditure list from September 11, 2024 to October 15th, 2024.
Yeah, financial statement expenditure list, September 11th, 2024, October 15th, 2024, all is in, all's well.
Excellent. Would you care to make a motion, Reverend?
Don't need one? All right.
Thank you very much. Thanks for that update. There's no committee updates. Any comments, questions, feedback, anything before we adjourn? Excellent. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, sir. Can I get a second?
Second?
Excellent. Those in favor?
Aye.
Nobody's opposed. This concludes the meeting of October 22nd for the Town of Hempstead LDC. Thank you very much. I was going for the world's record. Did we do it?
I mean,
You noticed that I just...
like a hot knife through butter.